Okay, so it is the 4th of October. It has been a long while since I actually filmed a clip of me talking to the camera. That is because the process has been quite slow, if I'm honest. And the ball has only really started moving again in the past sort of month or so. And I know I said in my last clip, we should be moving in mid-August, which is absolutely hilarious because we're actually not going to be moving in until maybe this month even, end of this month, start of November. If you can hear tip tapping in the background, it's because I have 3 dogs in this room with me at the moment. But yeah, so last update was that the excuse me, get down, thank you. As I was saying, the last update I gave you was that the kitchen hadn't even been delivered and the metal had all gone up, like, on the ceilings. So obviously since that update, I have actually got quite a lot to update on, to be honest, but because it's been quite slow, I just hadn't filmed anything. We obviously had the kitchen delivered. That's actually been sat there since like the 20th of June. So it's been sat there for months, not being able to do anything with it. We also then had the electrician start the works of the rewiring of the electric, because where the house was old, I'm looking at this way thinking the camera's there, but the camera's there. Obviously where the house is old and it needs to all be rewired, that needed to be done. So that got done, I think maybe in July, that got done, all the electric. So all the rewiring was up above all the metal work and all dangling down all the walls and stuff. And then after that, the plasterboarding started. So they did the first lot of plasterboarding along all the walls in the corridor, in the utility room. No, that's it. I think, yeah, the walls that we took completely away in the corridor as you walk in, those walls got reboarded, and then the one in the utility got reboarded as well. And then the plasterer had to go back to finish reboarding because the wall that's in between the living room and the second bedroom, that had to be knocked down at a later date than what the guys were boarding the whole house, if that makes sense. So they had to go back and board up the walls where there were still gaps, basically. So obviously the whole house is now boarded of where all the gaps were in the wall, so that's good. So it did actually start to form shape and did actually look a lot more like a house, which is good. Hopefully I've been inserting clips and photos and stuff of what that will look like. We've also had the boiler moved since I filmed that clip. It was moved from the utility to the kitchen because the utility space is now going to be, my dad's going to build like a cupboard to go in there so we can put like towels and bedding and also the hoover and stuff like that in there. So the boiler moved from the utility to the kitchen. We had a really great plumber that actually just walked past the house and asked like what the situation was, and Frank's dad said like, oh, they're just doing up the house, and he was like, any plumbing work, let me know. And we didn't actually know any plumbers, so we asked him and he was reasonably priced and he did a really good job. So he did all the boiler stuff for us. He moved it, checked all the gas was all good and safe and everything worked fine, and it does, which is good news. And then that was kind of it up until that. And then last weekend, the electrics got finished. So all of the back bits of the plug sockets and that went in. All the wiring got finished because we decided to move where the TV was going to a different wall. So that got moved. And it was all filtered through, and all the back ends and all the sockets were put in and all stuff like that. So that's then been done. And then today, the plastering is starting, which is super exciting. So we've got a couple guys around there today and they're starting plastering the kitchen, and also one of the bedrooms, I think the second bedroom, which is going to be where I film my videos, which is very exciting because the plastering should be done this week, meaning that the carpentry will start next week. And my dad has a carpentry company and he will be doing the carpentry. So from next week it is literally down to all the carpentry being finished, and then it's all decoration, and then we should be moving in, which is literally so exciting. It's starting to become a little bit more real now that I'm moving out. I think up until like this week I kind of just kept forgetting about it, because obviously we were nowhere near moving in, so it doesn't really hit you. But now that you can see the house start to form shape, and like now especially that the plastering's being done, they're going to be done literally on Sunday. They said that they need like 4 days to do the whole house, because some part of the house needs dotting and dabbing, most of it can just be plastered. But they said they'll literally be done on Sunday, which is just crazy. My dad will need probably a couple of weeks to just do all the carpentry stuff, because obviously it's people that are working in their evenings and weekends. We haven't even got a sofa yet, guys. We've not even got a sofa yet. Like, is that insane? Again, because it's been so long, we kind of just like forgot about everything. But yeah, we're probably not going to have a sofa for the first month that we were in there, but that's fine. We need to get that ordered this weekend so we can go and get that. And we also need to get a mattress. But apart from that, we pretty much have everything else. I have a wardrobe here that we can take for the time being. We've got the bed already. As I said, just need a mattress. But yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit more real now, which is scary. And I'm a bit sad that I won't be home for Christmas. But, you know, it's our new life, new family life and all that. So, yeah, I thought I would just give you an update now. And I will show you all the clips of everything that I've been talking about. And yeah, I suppose I'll give you another update when the plastering's all finished. Hello, I'm in the house at the moment. It's 6th of October. I thought I would just quickly do a little update. I've been here since like 7 o'clock. It's now nearly 7:30 in the morning. I've just come here because I've got to let people in. But I thought I'd give you a little update in the house. The plastering has started, but only like a little bit at a time. So as you can see, the kitchen is plastered, which is great because it's just so exciting. The kitchen was the easiest place to plaster because it was already fine anyway. It just needs to be skimmed over, whereas other rooms have been boarded then skimmed. So this is only the bit that's been done today. This wall is getting done today. It needs to be dot and dabbed, so that's being done today. That's not being done until Saturday, I don't think. And then this bit of the wall, they've knocked off quite a lot of loose like rubble and stuff. That's being dot and dabbed today. That wire's been chased into the wall today, so we have a couple more plug sockets in here. And we've decided this is where the TV is going to go, which is opposite these back doors that we're not going to use. So we're going to actually put the sofa in front of those doors. So we have actually changed a little bit around the house that we thought we was going to be doing. And then this is the other bedroom. Well, this is the other room that's done, and as you can see, it has dried quite a lot, which is good. And this was the wall that was boarded, and same with this, been skimmed over. And yeah, it's drying really well. The kitchen's not drying too well. I think it's because there's not a lot of air that gets into that bit, because you have to leave like the big kitchen window open. So I've opened that and hopefully that will air it out today. But this room seems to be drying really well. And yeah, I can't believe it's being plastered right now. It's actually insane. And then this room is not even ready to be plastered. Like, we still have all of this paper to take off, which we're going to come here at like 6 o'clock tomorrow morning just to get it done before the plasterers get here. But I think this is the room that's getting worked on today in terms of the dot and dabbing. And then Saturday and Sunday, plastering should be done, which is insane. My dad and like my brother and my uncle are going to be here next week to install the kitchen and do all the carpentry stuff, and then literally we'll be ready to move in a couple of weeks, which is insane. I feel like it's been a long wait, and now the time's finally here and it's settling in that I'm actually going to be living in this house soon, which is crazy. Me and Frank bought Sky last night, which is just such an adult thing. Like, it's really expensive, like Wi-Fi and internet and Sky and all that is so expensive. I don't even want to tell you how much it is a month, but yes, we got Sky, and then that comes with the broadband as well, so that comes with the Wi-Fi and stuff. We got obviously like really good internet, which is why it costs more as well, because Frank loves his online gaming and I download and upload videos and stuff, so we needed good internet anyway. So we bought Sky last night. And we've got loads of stuff in our Amazon basket to like buy for like the living room and stuff. We're finally going to go get a sofa this weekend or tomorrow. I think it's Sunday actually. And that's probably not going to come until the start of December. We have left it last minute, but to be honest, we wasn't 100% sure of how the living room is going to be laid out. But now we know, we can go get a sofa. And yeah, that probably won't come until the start of December. And then apart from that, it's just stuff like a mattress, which we can get from anywhere. We can go and pick that up. That's not a problem. We're going to get a new wardrobe, I think, because the one we've got at mine at the minute it's just like falling apart. Like we just need a new wardrobe. Then yeah, after that it's just like little bits really. But yeah, it's starting to actually sink in that I'm going to live here. And like I started getting really upset last night because it's like, obviously I've lived with my parents my whole life, and like now I'm finally going to be living, moving out and living with Frank. And obviously I'm very excited to do that. I'm more than ready for my own space, but it's just like, I'm a very emotional person anyway, but like it's finally sinking in that I'm not going to be living with mum and dad anymore. Like really scares me, but it's all good. They literally live 10 minutes down the road, and Frank's mum and dad are literally over there. So yeah, it's all good, but it's just the reality. I just know I'm going to cry for ages after I move out, but it's good. But yeah, so that's the update for today. I'm probably not going to update you again until the plastering's completely finished. I've taken some photos and videos that I can include in the video. And yeah, bring on Sunday when all the plastering's finished.